There.
Hold on.
Daddy.
Wait.
Where can I get from?
Yeah. What?
Where can I get from?
Here. Tom and Jerry.
Yay!
What up, y'all? We back. Week 5. Week 4 recap. In the trenches. Season 2. This season is shaping out to be set up like it's gonna be something. You know what I mean? So we gotta definitely keep the league in a loop. What's going on around the league? You know what I mean? And let's see what's going down with these division races. Well, let's take a quick peek at the division races since we're in week 5 already. First up, we got the AFC North. We got the Steelers. That's DK. Bengals 3-2. Bengals is Poppy Vaz. That's my dude. Ravens is Money Mascot, and Browns is Navarcombe. So far, the Browns ain't off to the start they thought they would have. They started off the season 1-0. They took out the Ravens. It looked like it was about to be something, special for the Browns, but they haven't won a game since. So I don't know what it is right now, but the Browns seem to play good against the Ravens, but everybody else, he's not showing up. But still is in this division at the time. Bengals 1 game out, Ravens 1.5 game out, pretty much. No, 1 game out actually. So Browns, they gotta turn it around. They gotta put some strengths to wins together, like now. You know what I'm saying? Like right now, this week right here, they gotta turn it around. They gotta pull off like at least their next 3 or 4 games. But right now, man, it's not looking good for the Browns. Like I said, they won their first game and haven't won since. But this division right here, the 3 other teams, is setting up to be a last week finish. Then we got the AFC South. We got Dre, who's 4-0. Texans is Spaz. Texans is 2-3. He's not having the start he thought he would after going deep into the playoffs last year. Colts is 1-3. That's Scott, and Jags is that's Manish. So right now, Dre is sitting pretty in this division. And like I said, I'm impressed with Dre because he made it to the Super Bowl and he don't have no Super Bowl hangover. No disappointment that he lost. Definitely had a chance to win, didn't get it done. It could have been easy to come into this season and not play as good as you did last year. Actually, he's starting off better this year than what he did last year. He didn't start off 4-0 last season. You know what I mean? So he's starting off better. It's almost like he's playing better with this team now than when he was last year. And last year he was tearing the league up with the Titans and Derrick Henry. So I give Dre his props, man. Dre is definitely looking like a force to be reckoned with. You know what I mean? I can't say nothing else about them Titans except I gotta give them their credit when credit is due. You know what I mean? But the rest of this division is pretty disappointing, especially the Texans. I expect them to be better than 2-3 at this moment of time. And but you know what? It's a lot of football left to be played. Titans can't afford to sit back and act like they did something, so special. A lot of games left. They got to take it 1 game at a time. Over here in the AFC East, we got the Jets, who's 5-0. That's Naruto. Naruto started off hot last season, made top 10 power rankings early in the season and everything. Faded out, missed the playoffs. Didn't have a good second half, but you know what? He's coming back this season with a vengeance. He's 5-0. Dolphins is 2-2. That's Steve. That's the other Vasquez brother. Dolphins, the Bengals, they two are brothers. Both of them boys know how to play. Dolphins 2-2 right now. A lot of football left, like I say. You know what I mean? Bills 2-3. That's Rico. He was 2-1. He lost his last two, so now he falls to 2-3. Patriots. That's Malma. He's 1-3. He lost 3 in a row after winning his first game. And as you can see, man, a lot of these teams going on losing streaks, and they can hurt big time, especially when you got somebody in the division taking off. So right now, it's the Jets that's trying to run away with it. Dolphins are still right there in arm's reach. They just really can't afford to cough up no more games, especially with the Jets. Winning the way they are. AFC West, we got Chiefs 4-1. We got myself 3-1. Raiders 0-5. That's Jerry. Chiefs is Trey Dog. Chargers is Trinidad. And we feel fortunate to be in this position. This time last year, we was one of them teams at the bottom of division records that you're looking at. Made a few adjustments. Had a nice little off season. Had a good draft. And right now it's paying off. We still got work to do, but it's paying off right now. You know what I mean? And it's the defense getting it done. You know what I'm saying? The defense is getting it done. As you can see, we only allowed 76 points. So, but you know what? We ain't no time for no parade right now. We ain't do nothing special at all. We take it one game at a time, and we ain't taking nothing for granted. We ain't taking nobody lightly. But we're basically tied for first in the Chiefs in this division. Way different than where we were last year. Over here in the NFC North, we got Vikings 2-1. Vikings is that's Yaba. Yaba's 2-1. Bears is who's the Bears? The Bears is nobody right now. The Bears is CPU. Lions is that's Born Ready. Packers is E-Ball. This division is pretty solid. You know what I'm saying? Minus the Bears CPU team, division pretty solid. Packers gonna have his work cut out for him though, because Yaba is a baller and Born Ready's a baller. Packers is in last place right now. He gonna have to turn it around. He got a nice team over there. He gotta turn it around. I seen them putting people up there shopping this player. Aaron Rodgers getting threats about being shipped out. So I don't know what's going over there in Green Bay, but he gotta turn it around sooner than later. And like I said, Born Ready with this Lions team, I think he's still gonna be able, even though he got the Lions and there's nothing special about them. Like I say, it's not always about the team, it's about the user. I think Born Ready's still gonna be able to make some noise over there with this Lions team. And Yaba, like I say, Yaba's a good player, so he's gonna be solid all year long with this Minnesota team. So Packers got his work cut out for him. You know what I'm saying? He got his work cut out for him. It's just a matter if he's gonna be able to execute with this Packer team. I mean, I wouldn't really push the panic button. You seem like he lost one game a few weeks ago, and he just started talking about Adams on the block. I mean, if I'm him, I'm settling it down and try to just figure something else out rather than just blow it up with nitro. NFC South, we got Bucks. That's Third World. He's 4-1. Panthers 2-2. That's Corlow's. He switched over and took them. Falcons is that's my boy Cookout. He's 2-2. And the Saints is 0-3. That's Big Train. So for right now, Third World sitting, I ain't gonna say he's sitting pretty, but he's sitting in first nevertheless. Like I said, Corlow's got the Panthers 2-2. I expect him to get along and get a groove with this team as the season go on. I have my eye on the Falcons, one of my teams to watch this season. He's 2-2 right now, so we'll see what happens. I mean, he got to win. It feels good to do that. He won his first one, then dropped his next two, and then he won the game. So he's sitting at 2-2. He's at 500. Like I said, a lot of football left to be played. I'm going to keep my eye on this division. But as of right now, Third World sitting on top of that division at 4-1. NFC East over here, we got Washington football team. They're 4-0. Cowboys, that's Murph. Dallas 3-2. That's Relly. Dallas was 3-0 2 weeks ago. They dropped their last two. They are now 3-2. Giants 2-1, Eagles 0-3. Giants is that's snub, and the Eagles is K. Lou. Right now Murph sitting at that division at 4-0. Cowboys was, like I said, he was 3-0. He's dropped his last two, so just that fast, man. The NFL, you go on a 2-3 game losing streak, you know it can hurt fast. You know what I mean? So he was just tied with Washington for first. Now he's 2 games out. Just that fast, he's a good blink. This is a pretty solid division, though. You know what I'm saying? Because even though K. Lou is sitting there 0-3, trust me, he's somebody that you got to come out and play. You know, he's not somebody you come out and practice plays on. You're going to come out and play your game. And Snub is, and in my opinion, Snub is 2-1. He should be 3-0. You know what I mean? He lost the game against Washington. He definitely should have won. And he didn't get it done. You know what I'm saying? He didn't get it done. But nevertheless, he's still sitting good at 2-1. Just that he's not 3-0. But this division is going to be tough. You know what I'm saying? We're going to see who make it out of here. How many teams can make it out of here? But as of right now, Washington sits at the top of the mountain alone at 4-0. A lucky 4-0 at that. Then we got Cards 4-0. That's the champ. That's Pearl. Pearl's 4-0. 49ers playmaker 3-1. Rams, Rocket, that's 1-3. Seahawks is on some BS. I think the Rams and the Seahawks, I think, like I said, those are the two teams, well, those are some of the teams that I felt like need to make a move and make a trade. Don't really see none of them working the phones and nothing, so I don't know how that's going to play out. But this division is going to come down to Cardinals and 49ers. And right now, the champ playing with some swag. You know, he's 4-0. 49ers is 1 game out, so you know he's right there in arm reach. And like I said, I think this division race between these two teams is going to be close like this from beginning to end. You know what I mean? That's just what I see coming. But every race, every division right now got a tight race. Every single division except the Jets at 5-0 right now. They got a nice little league going, but other than that, every division got a tight race going on. So I just wanted to touch base with that real quick. Now let's get into some predictions and recap. First up, week 4, we have myself win against the Cowboys. We won 21-14. I'm happy with the defense. Defense showed up and shut out this game. Cowboys scored a touchdown late in the game with a few seconds left. Didn't really matter. We only gave up 7 points though. We played good defense all the way around the board. You know, I'm happy with the defense. That's been so far the calling for Denver Broncos this season. Von Miller and the boys, they've been getting after it. You know what I mean? They've been getting after it. So far the money that we spent in off season has been well spent. The draft that we drafted has been good drafts. You know, Trey Lance still is a working project, but you know what? That's a working project that we know we were signing up for. So ain't no need to cry about it. But good win for the Broncos, man. We gave Dallas their first loss of the season. Then we got Miami, Steve, Dolphins win against Manish, and like I said, Manish, he's been taking his lickings left and right, man. But I gotta give him his props. The boy never quit, never conceded anything. He take his beatings like a man, you know. But that he did take. Miami threw for over 400 yards. They just lit it up offensively. This one, Jags had 5 turnovers, so Jags couldn't get nothing going on offense, and they was just turning the ball over. This game was over in the first half, as you can see. They was up 35-7 going into the second half. So good, good offensive showing for the Dolphins. Next up, we had Falcons against the Patriots. Cookout win against Malma, and Falcons won 34-14. Like I said, Falcons snapped this 2-game losing streak. It always feels good to get a win after you lost, like, 2 or 3 in a row. So Falcons got a much-needed win. He sits at 500 now. Patriots just have too many turnovers, and right now I think that's the issue with the Patriots. He's turned the ball over way too many times, and you just can't do that and expect to compete. You know what I'm saying? You're going to have these type of scores all the time, pretty much. So Patriots got to figure out a way how not to turn the ball over as much as he is, and I think he'll be all right. He'll be better than where he's been. Then we got Texans and Bills. Spaz went against Big Rico, and I guess Texans took that slow start out on Buffalo. They won 62-7. This another game that was over in the first half. This game was 35-0. Buffalo didn't get nothing going on offense. They didn't pass for 100. They didn't run for 100. Miami did what they wanted to do. They threw for almost 400 yards, 366, and they ran for 217. I'm surprised that he didn't have more than 62 points after looking. Don't get me wrong, 62 points is a lot. It's a lot. But after looking at 7 turnovers and all these offensive yards he put up, I'm surprised he ain't put up 80. You know what I mean? But this is a big time blowout for the Texans. These type of losses, can do two things to your opponent. It can either motivate them to not get beat like this, or it can rattle their cage and they'll mess around and get beat like this again. We'll see how this Buffalo team look next week, but good blowout for the Texans. Next we had Pretty Earl Cardinals, the champ, win against Born Ready Lions. Didn't see this one coming at all. 49-10. I took the Cardinals to win this, but not nowhere near as what the final score was. Born Ready's a much better player than this. But like I say, man, Cardinals in his bag. He started off slow last year, picked it up in the second half of the season, and he's still on that same wave right now. He's playing excellent ball over there out there. He looked like he's trying to repeat. Did whatever he wanted to do. Threw for 353. Almost ran for a buck. This Detroit Lions defense did not have a chance at all from the word go. But the good news is it's one game, it's one loss. Detroit can shake this off and win their next game. Forget that this loss ever happened. But if I'm the Cards, I'm sending messages left and right. Me being the champion, and he's basically letting it be known. Anybody that want to come take this title, you're gonna have to come and strip it from him. Then we had Murph, Washington team went against Raiders. Jerry been struggling. He hasn't won the game yet, but he just got to find something on to get it going on offense. His defense is pretty solid. Offensively, he just can't get anything going. He had -7 rushing yards. That's not going to work because Jerry's more of a runner than a passer. You know what I mean? So if you got beat at your own strength, dominated, you couldn't even attempt on doing what you like to do. That's not even nowhere near a good sign. And like I say, his defense is pretty good. He just can't get nothing going on offense, and he got weapons over there in Vegas, man. He just got to utilize it and put it together. You know what I mean? Otherwise, if I'm him too, I look to try to make a trade to shake this roster up and make something happen. But we'll see. We'll see what happens with this Raider team moving forward. But as of right now, man, this like it's gonna be a long season for this Raider team. But good win for Washington. He's still undefeated on the season. I think he's one of the 2 teams undefeated. Him and the Jets, I believe, are the only undefeated teams. No, in the Cards. So we got about 3 or 4 undefeated teams going. But yeah, Washington is definitely one of them. Then we had Bucks. Well, Corlals had the Bears, and then he switched over and took the Panthers because the Panthers had to drop out. So Third World got this win. This is a blowout win over Corlals with the Bears. He said this Bears team was weak. I don't think that they're nobody that you want to say that they got a good team, but at the same time, let's not kid ourselves. Relly had the same team. Well, not the same team, but all the people that's somebody is still on this team from last season, and he made the playoffs with this Bears team. So, look, I was impressed that he made it with the Bears, but the Bears is not that bad. They got people that you could build around. But, listen, man, it's each his own. You know what I'm saying? Some people know what they like. Some people know what they don't like. And obviously, he did not like this Bears team, and he got out of the town quickly. And to close out the week, we had Titans and Rams. Rams put up a hard fight. Kept it close, just could not get over. His defense played good. The offense let him down this game. And like I said, Rams one of them teams that I feel like needs to make a trade. You know what I mean? You got to try to bring in what you like to do. You know what I mean? But good win for the Titans, man. Titans also undefeated still. So we got about 4 undefeated teams left. And like I say, man, Titans is definitely on one. Moving on to week 5, we got Naruto against Spaz. Wow, the Jets really did a number on the Texans this week. Did not see this one coming. I didn't get a chance to do the predictions for this week, but I'm doing it now. I probably would have took the Texans to pull off an upset, and I say upset because the Jets is undefeated. So I probably would have took the Texans in an upset this week, but man, would I have been wrong by a mile. Jets win 32-8. Jets balling right now, man. He's 5-0 in the season. They ain't looking back. Like I said, last year, the first half he played good ball also. You know, so we'll see if the second half of this season will be as kryptonite again. But good, impressive win for this Jets team, man. I definitely think that was a statement win for this Jets team to show people like Spaz who makes the playoffs, you know, what you got to deal with should y'all meet up. But good win for the Jets. Texans couldn't get anything going. They couldn't run. They couldn't pass. Jets did everything he needed to do. So, impressive win for the Jets team. Then we have Ravens and Steelers division game. DK against Money Mascot. This game should be pretty close. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna go Ravens in this one. I think Ravens know he needs to start picking it up. You know, he's been off to a so-so start. So he needs to pick it up, and I think he gets the job done this week. So I'll take the Ravens, and I think it'll be close though. Steelers no slouch, you know what I'm saying? DK can ball, so I think it'll be close. But give me the Ravens 27, Steelers 20. Then we got Raiders and Bengals. This game was played. Raiders was getting worked out on, but they actually came back. Made this game pretty close than what I thought it was going to end up being, but still end up getting a loss. Good win for this Bengals team. And Bengals starting off good. I think they got 1 loss on the season so far. They off to a good start. They won 30-23. And this Bengals team, like I said, Poppy ain't no slouch, man. Poppy's the baller. So when you come play this Bengals team, please know you better come with it, because he definitely going to try to come and do you dirty. Turnovers killed for the Raiders. They had 5 turnovers. Bengals had 3 themselves, but that 5, that's just too big of a number. But good win for the Bengals. Next, we had Chiefs. Trey Dog win against Navarcami, Cleveland Browns. And this Browns team, man, is struggling. As of right now, it looks like they wish they could play the Ravens every week, because that's the only team that they beat. You know, and to be honest with you, going back to last season, the last 4 times they played, Cleveland won 3 out of 4 against the Ravens. So that's the team that he's doing his work on, but everybody else, he just can't, you know, put anything together. He played good this game, played close, but just couldn't get it done. So, like I said, the Browns he's falling into that territory now early in the season of, you know, being like probably like a 3rd wild card or something. So he getting his work cut out for him. But good win for the Chiefs. Like I said, Chiefs is in a nice little division race right now with the Denver Broncos. So, you know, they took care of business that they need to take care of. Then we had Third World against Buffalo, 36-0. I told you last week when Buffalo got blown out, I said that type of loss going to do 2 things. It's either going to motivate them to come back and play harder, or it's going to rattle their cage and they're going to mess around and get blown out again. Well, from looking at this score, looks like that blowout loss last week might have rattled them. You know what I mean? They lose 36-0. And Buffalo, I think, also is one of them teams I think need to go ahead and just make a big-time trade and swing for the fence. They got to do something, because right now playing it safe is just doing nothing but getting themselves killed. So they gotta do something. They gotta step outside the box, man. They're not the only team. There's a few teams that I think that need to just shake it up and make something happen, because just cruising, is not getting it done. Good win for the Bucks. Then we had Packers and Cowboys. Packers won by 3 over the Cowboys. This is the second game in a row that the Cowboys has dropped after being 3-0. And Packers, their defense showed up this game. Dallas didn't do anything. Only passed for 82 yards. Only ran for 37 yards. Had 2 turnovers. Green Bay defense was all over them. And I ain't gonna lie, that's unacceptable if I'm Dallas. I mean, you got Zeke, you got Cooper. You got to do better than this. You know what I'm saying? You got to do better than this. But you know, I expect him to bounce back. He dropped 2 in a row. I expect him to bounce back sooner than later. But you know, knowing really, it wouldn't surprise me if he made some type of big trade before the trade deadline came. But this Dallas team is definitely I think one of them teams that might need to make a little sneaky trade. That's, you know, it ain't gotta be the biggest headline trade, but I think they should make, or they probably might make a trade that's going to benefit everything that they like to do, you know. But good win for this Packer team, man. Tough loss for the Cowboys. Next, we got Born Ready Lions going against Jabba, Minnesota Vikings. This should be a good one right here. Like I say, Born Ready ain't no slouch. Jabba is no slouch. I'm going to go upset in this one, though. I'm going to take Lions over the Vikings. Trust me, Born Ready, he's a baller. He knows how to get it done. I think this game will be pretty close, but I like Detroit, man, at home in the upset over Minnesota. So give me Detroit this week. 32. And I'm going to go Vikings 28. 32-28 Lions over the Vikings. Next, we got Niners and Seahawks. Playmaker against Austin BS. These two just played, man, for like, 2 weeks ago. 49ers crushed them. I have no reason to think